In a great recent interview with FaZe Clan CEO, that being Lee Trink, let me preface, you guys know I love a storyline. I love a talking point, especially like this one. I love reading comments on these kind of debates. It's actually Lee Trink coming forward and talking about Ninja very, very briefly, of which he does state they are very clearly friends. He does not say this in any kind of mean way whatsoever, but I still think it's a great talking point as to what he refers to as Ninja, that being Tyler Blevins, the man who has made so many moves for gaming that will likely always be underappreciated, in my opinion. He calls him what he refers to as the Neil Armstrong or the pioneer of gaming, but maybe might be at this current moment past his cusp of the movement that is gaming and esports.
INR, innovation and repertoire, rather than just ANR.
By the way, I like that. I like that. I might steal that.
Yours. You're my master.
I like that. I love it. I love it. You know, I mean, funny enough, we actually we're close to the Marshmallow camp, and you know, Marshmallow and Mo they've been in our orbit. We've talked about things. We haven't kind of cracked the code on what that is that we should do together. You know, Ninja, if you're talking about the gamer Ninja, we've you know, also somebody that we have a great relationship with. He's sort of I think in a little bit of a different space than we are, right? First of all, he's an individual. You know, he's still massive, but I would say he's not kind of on the cutting edge of the gaming movement at this point. I would say he's the pioneer of the gaming movement. I often call him the Neil Armstrong of gaming, right? He was the first kind of household name in gaming.
And again, I don't think Lee said this to mean any offense whatsoever towards Ninja, but it also would probably ring true exactly when you really think about how high of a peak Ninja reached. I would argue the highest peak that gamers have really ever seen, and then you include all of his movements slowly to build to that point, of course, with the Fortnite peak and thus thereafter as well. And then you also throw in there his mixer move, which opened the doors and got contracts signed for dozens of streamers out there as well. What this guy has done, let me get it out there as well. You guys, if you're a viewer of the channel, you know I'm a pretty big fan of a guy like Ninja and the things he has done. Of course, if anyone is gonna peak like he peaked, you gotta fall off eventually. You can't stay that high forever. I think it really is truly gonna be a testament of what he means to esports and gaming as to what his next move will be. You know, he had that peak of Fortnite. He had a long tenured history before that, right? And he's up here, and it maybe teeters off a little bit, but then Mixer, that gigantic move right back there. Unfortunately, Mixer does fail, and I think we're still seeing, again, when it comes to viewership-wise, this space has grown so tremendously. Yeah, you're gonna have people out there getting a lot more viewers than Ninja, and a lot of streamers are doing that, but have they had the impact that he has had? At least right now, no. He is certainly a top figure in my eyes, and I do understand where Lee Trink is coming from. At this moment in time, Ninja is not the talk of the town he once was, but I think he is still making some great strides forward, of course, with his merch and apparel line, his tie to Adidas and Time In, and even further, his ties to Valorant. He's almost returning back to where he first started, that climb to Fortnite, right? Now it's with Valorant, we are seeing just how competitive he is. I do agree with the point that he is not the same figure he once was, but what he has done for this space, like I said before, it'll always be underappreciated. I think it's a great talking point, especially to all of you guys out there as well, as to what Ninja might do next and who's going to be the next Ninja, right? Who will make that next big movement? I would argue in 2020 so far, a guy like Nick Merckx made great strides. Everything he did, that list would be a long list to read off to you guys. I would argue someone like Valkyrie also making similar movements on the YouTube space. There have been so many streamers making these great strides, Ninja included. And I guess the never-ending question is, what's next for Ninja, and can he return to something close to that peak? And if not Ninja, who will it be instead? It's crazy times, guys. Hope you all enjoy as per usual, huh? Take a sip for me, drink some water, drink some coffee. I'll catch you back here in the next one. Take care.